Hey guys, it's me Brianna. It's going to be a video on beginner makeup and some of my favorite makeup products that are drugstore, really inexpensive, that I recommend to all my beginners. Now, let me first say that if you are a beginner at makeup, you do not have to spend a lot of money on makeup. When you are beginning makeup, you know, you want to test it, you want to practice. You know, there's no point in practicing makeup with $60 eyeshadow. So I say, you know, do drugstore makeup so when you actually perfect it, you can go on to higher end and you know what you're doing and you're not really wasting money. You can look flawless with drugstore makeup. I personally love using drugstore makeup. I have some few higher ends, but my thing is, you know, at the end of the day, I wash it off and it goes in the garbage. So why should I spend a lot of money on something that, you know, it's going to be on my face a few hours out the day? So again, you know, there's some drugstore makeups that are terrible, just like there's some higher ends that are terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and start telling you some of the stuff I absolutely love and I think is great. So one of the things I love for any beginners, when you fill it in your brows, I feel like brows are one of the most important things on your face. Eyebrows frame your face. They definitely make your face look complete. So I personally like Wet n Wild's eyeliner pencil. It's 99¢. Wet n Wild and NYC, they have a dark brown that I use. And again, 99¢. I only use this type of eyebrow pencil because you don't really need a lot. You don't need to spend a lot of money on eyebrow pencil. So I use Wet n Wild. As well as Wet n Wild's eyebrow pencil, I do use a gel. And what I've been using at the moment is my Ultimate Brow Kit by Wet n Wild. Now I will say I actually just broke this kit yesterday. I broke the top off of it, but that just shows you how much I use. Clearly I use it a lot. It's dirty, you know, it's been used and abused, but it's one of my go-tos. So the Wet n Wild Beauty Kit is one that I use, and I actually got this from Kmart. You can purchase this online as well, and this is the trio. It includes the little gel, it includes a lighter brown as well as a darker brown. You can also get the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, which is like $3. This is more of a powder base. This is more of a gel base. And again, it's the darker color and a lighter color, and as you can see, the dark brown is pretty much used and abused. So it just shows that I actually use these products. It's something I'm just recommending you. This is something that I actually use. So again, the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, I recommend this for any of my beginners who are looking to fill their brows, to give brows more shape. Very easy eyebrow kits, less than $5 each. As far as concealer goes, I pretty much think the best concealer on the market that's drugstore is the LA Girls Pro Concealer. If you guys have been watching YouTube Gurus, you know that a lot of people do recommend this. It is considered a dupe for MAC. The thing about this is I feel like you have to quickly use it. It dries really fast, but it provides great coverage. So I do recommend the LA Girls Pro Concealer. It is a nice coverage. It's buildable. You can have a light coverage or a heavy coverage. And again, you know, it works. Especially, you know, it's less than $5. I'll put a link down below where you can actually purchase LA Girls Pro Concealers as well. One of my favorite primers is the Covergirl True Magic. This is actually a skin perfector, and it's supposed to be used on your nose to help oil, but I actually use it as a primer. I wash my face, I moisturize it, and I apply the primer. Then I apply my foundation. I like primer because I have oily skin. My skin tends to get really oily. If you put foundation on top of really oily skin, you know, the oil and the foundation, they fight each other. And before you know it, you know, it's super oily because the oil has seeped through the foundation. A primer helps to prevent the oil. It provides a barrier where your oil is not coming through the primer. Also, primer helps to provide a really smooth canvas. Whenever I apply primer, I like how my pores look smaller. My skin looks smoother. So I do like CoverGirl's True Magic Skin Perfector as a primer. I think this works wonderful on oily or combination skin. Now, going on to foundations, I have two absolute favorite foundations. When I first started using makeup, Revlon Colorstay was my go-to foundation because it is so natural looking. I still use this foundation now. I want like a really natural look. This is to me more of a light coverage. It's not really a heavy coverage. I say light to medium. I love this foundation because, again, you know, it does work. It does make my skin more even, but it's very, very natural. They have oily combination as well. They have dry. So I do like that they do make two separate kinds for two separate skin types. Again, Revlon Colorstay, you can easily find Revlon coupons online. It get you, know, $1 to $3 off on products. So my favorite foundation drugstore wise is Revlon Colorstay as far as like foundation goes. It does stay on, you know, you touch your skin, you don't see foundation on your hand or your napkin. The most embarrassing thing is when you wear foundation, you hug someone and your foundation comes off on their shirt. The most embarrassing thing ever. It has happened to me. This does not do that. It stays on your face. It is not transfer, which is my #1 pet peeve. I don't like foundations that transfer. This is not transfer. Really light coverage. You're not going to have a really hard time trying to blend it. Those just starting off, we just want something that's going to even out their skin tone, make their skin, you know, more nice and dewy. Definitely recommend the Revlon Colorstay. My second favorite foundation is the Covergirl True Blend, and I am in the color D6. This is more of a heavier coverage than this, but it's not a super heavy coverage. The thing with this is that you definitely can build this. I like the D6 because I find that I'm able to blend this in my skin. When you first apply, it looks super crazy on your skin because it looks like really matte, but as it starts to blend in with your skin, it does get really natural. Right now, I'm actually rocking the Covergirl True Blend D6. I have a video on my beginners how I apply foundation, so I will provide that link down below. But I really like the Covergirl True Blend Foundation. I think it's really my personal favorites. It's easy to blend. Again, it doesn't transfer. Super inexpensive. Can find this pretty much anywhere, and I like how they have lots and lots of different tones. You can find your true complexion, your true shade. If you're not really big on liquid foundations and you prefer more so of a powder, I really like L'Oreal True Magic powder. I feel like this powder, while it does transfer, it really does help with oily skin. I like the powder foundations because it's really, you know, it allows your skin to see through. Powders are not going to be heavy coverage. That's just not what a powder is. Powder is not heavy coverage makeup. It's a lighter coverage. You can use this to set your skin. You can use like set your under eye concealer, to set any type of contouring. You can use it just around your face. You can use this to wipe off any eyeshadow fallout. I just love the L'Oreal True Match because again, they have so many colors that you're gonna find your shade. I'm a woman of color. Sometimes it can be really hard to find your shade of makeup. L'Oreal does a really great job, as well as CoverGirl, of providing, you know, some basic shades from the lightest of the lightest to the darkest of the darkest, you know. So I do like L'Oreal True Magic. As you can see, it is been used. It's almost panned. I'm actually True Magic C7 Nut Brown. So again, I use this to set my face whenever I just want like a really nice light coverage look. I like the L'Oreal True Magic. I have been rocking with high definition powder since I discovered it. When I first found out about this powder, I was in love. Still love it. I have a review from when I first started on YouTube. I have a review when I reviewed this. Still one of my favorite products ever. I like this to set my foundation. Thing is, it's white. It goes on translucent, so I like it because I can set my concealer. It's not going to change the color. Any skin tone can use this because it goes on translucent. Also, it does have staying powder. It does give you that really nice matte look that you want. So I do like the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. You can find this online. You can find this, I've seen this at Target. I've seen it at Walmart. eyeshadow.com sells it. So again, one of my favorites from the very beginning when I first started using makeup is my e.l.f. High Definition Powder. Love it, love it, love it. One of my favorite products to set my concealer is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. Another one of my favorites from e.l.f. is the Mist and Spray. Whenever you apply makeup, if your makeup looks a little powdery, apply some mist and spray. This will allow your face not to look as powdery. It's great at allowing your makeup to stay on longer. It also just gives you a refreshed look. If your face starts feeling a little dry, I'll apply a little bit of this and it really does awaken my skin. So I really love my e.l.f. High Definition powder, as well as my e.l.f. Mist and Spray. I'll spray this on when I'm completely done with my makeup. Just a few mists. The mist will dry and it will help your makeup to stay on longer. I've seen this again at Target, Walmart, the website. $3. This to me is compared to MAC Fix Plus. I have both, but I do use this because it's so much more inexpensive than MAC Fix Plus. I like this when I finish my makeup just to help prevent any type of powder look. I don't like a really powdery look on my face. I like my face to look as natural as possible as far as, like, you know, my foundations and my concealers. My favorite eyeliner, I've been using this eyeliner for about 3 years now, is the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeliner. It goes on smooth, it's black, it glides on, it doesn't tug on my skin. It's $3 on the website. The only eyeliner I use. Literally, I can use this on my lower lash line as well as to create a nice, perfect cat eye winged liner. I personally would not spend a lot of money on eyeliner just because all eyeliner does the same thing. As long as it isn't dry, doesn't tug on your skin, and it's as black as you want it. That's really all I personally need. So I do like the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeliner. I think it's $3 on the site. They have like the basic black, blue, purple colors. But yeah. Now this isn't necessarily a drugstore makeup because you won't really find this in any drugstores. You can only find this online, but I just wanted to say that as far as blushes go, I really do love my Coastal Scents blush palette. This to me is women of color friendly. It has your orange, your pinks, your light pinks. It has a gorgeous purple color. You guys can see that. So I mean, you can get this online, coastalscents.com. I personally recommend this to anyone who loves blushes or who's a beginner makeup-y, or anyone who maybe just wants to start their own makeup kit, you know, for clients. I definitely like the Blush 2 palette because you're able to, you know, use different blushes for how you feel. Blushes can also be doubled as eyeshadow. They can be doubled as bronzer. They can be doubled as a highlight. I could definitely use, you know, this color right here as a contour color. I could definitely use this as a eyeshadow color. And these shadows are really pigmented. That's one of the colors. Really pigmented colors. Absolutely gorgeous. Melt in the skin. I mean, these seriously melt in the skin. Again, this isn't a drugstore brand. You can only get this at CoastalScents.com, but I really like this blush set. I really recommend it for anyone who loves blushes, who are like trying to find colors that fit them. The last thing I'm going to talk about is lipsticks. Now, I'm the kind of person where I'm not like brand loyal on lipsticks. You know, Covergirl has some pretty good lipsticks. Revlon has some decent lipsticks. But when it comes to my favorite lipsticks, probably going to say Milani. Love me some Milani lipsticks. Milani lipsticks are so pigmented. They are so silky on the lips. These are 3 Milani lipsticks I have just right in front of me. Barely There. Milani lipstick in Orange Gina. And then Milani in Magenta Madness. I haven't yet to have a Milani lipstick and it's terrible. So as far as lipsticks goes, I recommend Milani lipsticks. They are one of my favorite lipsticks, you know, that are drugstore brand. So these are my favorite drugstore makeup, as well as recommendations I have for beginners who, you know, are starting off using makeup. Have lots and lots of videos on, you know, makeup tips, bronzers, how to apply lipstick, how to apply lip liner. So please be sure to check out those videos on my channel. This channel focuses on beginner makeup tutorials, reviews, health, and fitness. So I will talk to you guys later. You guys have an absolutely amazing day. Don't allow anyone or anything to steal your joy, and stay fabulous. Bye.